Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. Do you like green tea? Do you feel that green tea sometimes upsets your tummy? It might give you a stomach ache or sometimes that nauseous feeling. Or just in general, you feel discomfort in your digestive system when you have some green tea. Have you heard that green tea has a cool property? And what does this mean? In this video, I'd like to chat about some possible reasons why green tea doesn't work for some people from the Western perspective as well as the TCM perspective, and also provide some possible solutions for you to try, and hopefully you can enjoy a good sip of green tea again. From the Western medicine perspective, we usually associate this stomach discomfort with acids in green tea. We know that caffeine promotes stomach acid, and there are tannin and other organic acids in green tea as well. If you already have too much stomach acid, this is definitely not desired. In the meantime, these acids could irritate the intestinal wall, causing discomfort in the lower digestive system as well. From the TCM perspective, we think that these discomforts were caused because green tea has a cool property. Before I dive in and explain what this really means, let me just quickly explain what TCM is. TCM stands for Traditional Chinese Medicine. It's commonly viewed as an alternative medicine in the West. But in China, it's a very common way to treat all kinds of issues or diseases. It also started to gain global recognition. The recent highlight is Dr. Tu Youyou won the Nobel Prize. She turned to Chinese medical texts from the ancient dynasties about 2,000 years ago to find a traditional cure for malaria, ultimately extracting a compound, artemisinin, that has saved millions of lives. In China, it's used in areas like severe diseases, for example, help reversing early-stage cardiovascular blockage, kidney diseases, and also help with the recovery of cancers. But it's most popular used by people to manage sleeping issues, chronic pain management, and help relieve and reverse digestive system issues as well. I like to compare the relationship between Western medicine and TCM to the language English and Chinese. They sound so different. They have their own set of rules to follow, but they all work. And in order to understand each other, you need translation, which sometimes word by word works, but a lot of times word by word doesn't. Back to green tea and its cool property. I said that green tea causes some people a stomachache because it's cool property. This is actually piece of the reason. The other piece is that this person also has cool property in their body, or at least in the digestive system. This is like, imagine I'm outside in minus 20 degrees wearing t-shirt and shorts, and now you're passing me an ice cube. My instinct is like, no, I don't want to hold this ice cube in my hand. In this comparison, green tea is that ice cube. And because I'm already cold, when I have more cold stuff, I naturally don't want it. This is our body's reaction to kind of protect us and sending us a message that our body state is cold. Please note that when I say cold here, it doesn't mean that if I measure my body temperature with a thermometer, I'm not at 26 degrees or 5 degrees or 40 degrees with a fever. This is not the temperature cold I'm talking about. It is also not referring to getting a cold, flu, a sickness cold. It's a TCM term describing your overall state of the body. So how do I know my body state? There's a simple test you can do. Imagine if there is ice water, a cup of lukewarm water, say around 30 degree 33, kind of when you drink it, you feel really neutral to your mouth temperature, and a cup of hot water 45 degrees, you have to blow it a little bit to drink. Instantly, what's your preference? Some people might be like, don't have a strong preference, whatever serve, I can drink whatever. Certain people might have a strong preference. Some might really want the hot one and totally say no to ice water. Or some others might be the quite opposite. They will always go for the cold drink. If it's not chilled in the fridge, they're not interested. They overall wear less clothes, always feel quite hot, eat quite fast, and with really good appetite. While people leaning towards the cold side will feel the hot water to be such a relief to drink and so soothing. They tend to dress warm, like warm food, a cup of soup, and they're probably not a fan of salad. Most of the raw leafy veggies are also quite cold, and they might like to sit cross-armed a lot. This is not because they are defensive, but more of a body's natural reaction to get you warmed up. Of course, this is an overly simplified test and explanation, but the gist is there. What I wanted to say is the property of food. Is it cold? Is it hot, warm, or neutral? It's a statement. But when combined with our body state, it might have a quite different result. For people who are hot, drinking green tea is excellent to help them soothe, be more calm, and relieve those hot symptoms. While if you're someone who already have the coldest state, having extra cold might not be what you want, and your body, to protect yourself, would naturally send your discomfort. So you stop doing that. And for people who are in a neutral state, they have a strong build. Your body is able to take a little bit of a different property in all kinds of food. And that's all we want, a resilient body. What can I do if my body doesn't like green tea, but I do? Here are some things you can try. Most importantly, I think first we need to make sure that we're not allergic to tea leaves. And also when you're drinking tea, always stay in the reasonable quantity and a reasonable intensity. First, you can try experiment with a different type of green tea. In the previous video, we talked about a different type of green tea, and usually pan-fired green tea would be the one I recommend. Experiment in small quantity to see if your body reacts different to pan-fired green tea or steamed green tea or other types, and see if that helps. Second, brewing method. Maybe try to use hot water to bring green tea rather than have cold brewed green tea. Or if you are about to drink some cold brew green tea, microwave that for 30 seconds to warm it up, at least bring to room temperature. It might help release the symptom as well. Third, avoid drinking green tea on an empty stomach. Don't just eat green salad. Have some carbs, protein, and oil, then drink green tea. This might help prevent a stomachache. Another option is add other ingredients to green tea to help neutralize, bring the property back to neutral. For example, ginger is very well known to warm up your stomach. For those of you who love the taste of green tea and don't want to wreck it with other ingredients, you can also try have some ginger tea first, then drink green tea, so the taste doesn't get mixed together. All that said, I still think the true solution, the best solution, is adjust our body back to neutral, make it strong and resilient so that we can enjoy the food we love without too much concern. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any questions. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Until next time, keep steeping.